Welcome back to the Star in Frisco. It's another edition of Hit Sticks. We missed you last week, but now we have an opportunity to break down the Cowboys and the Eagles. What went wrong in the loss to the Arizona Cardinals? Isaiah Stanback, Barry Church, Kyle Yeomans. We're going to fix it via Madden NFL 22. You guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it on Hit Sticks. So in the 25-22 loss for the Dallas Cowboys against the Arizona Cardinals in Week 17, they showed some weakness on the offensive side of the football. A couple different categories because Arizona and Vance Joseph on that defensive side of things brought different disguising looks, disguising not only a blitz, but then they would break back into coverage. It really mixed things up for Dak Prescott and that entire Cowboys offense. So Isaiah, DCBC is going to bring the heat. He's bringing the pressure. How do you pick it up?
BC can bring anybody and everybody he wants to. We are fully aware that he has film study, and he went back and watched the Arizona Cardinals and how they disrespected us by walking all their guys up to the line of scrimmage and daring us to beat them up front. But guess what? We watched the film too, and we are going to make some corrections. As you guys see, I came out in a two tight end setting on my backside. Okay, I want to ensure that Dak is not worried about anybody running and hitting him in the back of the head. I also threw our best blocking running back in Ezekiel Elliott on the backside as well. They don't know if he's blocking. They don't know if he's going to run out and run a route. Either way, we have options and we have protection on the backside. If there is pressure, I want Dak to feel safe on his backside and be able to see everything front side.
Well, what DCBC is going to do right here is I'm going to take a page right out of the Arizona Cardinals playbook. They showed cover zero the entire game. Kind of confused Dak. He didn't know if they were coming, if they were dropping off. So I'm going to take a page out of that book, have people lined up in every single gap. A, B, C, who knows where we're coming from. And I'm going to play the role of Buda Baker. Right now I'm Anthony Harris, but I'm playing the role of Buda Baker. This guy was all over the field, blitzing, dropping out, causing problems for this Cowboys offense. We'll see if they can pick it up this time.
All right, here we go. I see what you have here. And counting up my assignments. Gonna make sure that I got Zeke with his antennas up. Make sure that Coop has his little hot route. And we're gonna catch you slipping. Boom, got you, coach. Let's go. Oh, he should have come out the chute. And just like that. Just like my guy says in the rap game, I'm going to go ahead and run it back on instant replay. Did a great job up front of making sure that we, number one, protect the gaps. Protect the gaps. As a quarterback that has pressure at the line of scrimmage, the last thing you want is seepage coming through the middle. So they did a great job of squeezing here and making it difficult as well at the tight end position of having guys have to find their way through if they're going to provide any kind of pressure. So boom, you see our running back, Ezekiel Elliott, doing a great job of stepping up, taking on his linebacker. The offensive linemen are going to take the five most dangerous guys. They call it MDM, most dangerous man. They're going to take those five assignments. And then that next man that decides to come up, if it's a linebacker, if it's a safety, whoever it is, that is the running back's responsibility. Zeke does a great job here. Boom, taking care of that. Shoots the knees out, gives him time. Now, all of a sudden, as you take a look in the middle of the field, who do I have? I got my guy Schultzenegger coming across the middle right there. All right, I'm going to run it back just 2 seconds here. And you can look onto the outside out here with Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb, okay? Now, you guys see these guys are trying to play an in and out type of concept. I'm going to have a switch release and make it difficult for these guys when they're facing blitz to play man-to-man. Based upon the alignment right now, CD should go in and Coop should go out, right? You see how the defenders are playing outside, he's playing inside. So by doing a switch release, you mess up these guys' responsibilities. Okay, so as soon as CeeDee Lamb comes off the ball, boom, by taking that defender head on right there or taking his inside shoulder, all right, now that defender has to take him, right? So if they're playing in and out coverage, he has to take him now. I have now declared your responsibility. Now that I know you have to take me, now I'm going to come off of that tail, boom. So again, we got CD coming off the ball. He takes an inside stem. That's perfect. He turns the back of the defender. So now that defender has no ability to help with Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper has a two-way go. He comes right off the butt. Get your hands up off me. Darius Slay, again, running across. You know it's man-to-man coverage because they're blitzing. Easy pass right here, right across the middle. Plenty of space. We have to come out the backside of that play and for big plays, but hey, that's exactly what we need right there. Easy conversions right in front of Dak's face.
Yeah, that was a great play call offensively. When you're going cover zero like I did, you have got to get pressure somehow, some way, or you're going to leave your defensive backs out to dry. In this situation, we blitz. Ezekiel Elliott did a great job of picking up our blitz coverage and the blitz of myself. So he had wide receivers open out there. You did a great play call, making a shallow cross. It's kind of hard to chase that guy from outside leverage.
Okay, so out of the switch release, Amari Cooper was able to have some success and reeled in the pass, even with Darius Slay on his backside. However, the Cowboys have not necessarily had success getting the ball to Amari Cooper. He had 7 targets, 3 receptions against the Arizona Cardinals. But going back to the Washington game, force-feeding the ball to Coop was successful. So, Isaiah, I want you to find a way to get the ball to number 19, even if Barry Church knows where that ball is going.
It's going to be easy.
No, we just talked about MDM on the most recent play, and this is our MDM. This is our most dangerous man offensively, and we have to find a way to get the ball in his hands. It's absolutely insanity that this dude is who he is to us, as the importance that he plays on this team, and we're not getting the ball in his hands.
Criminal.
He is a very dangerous player, and I am OC IRS. Is going to make sure that he gets the rock in his hands.
All right, let's see what you got. I'm not going to make it easy for you. All right, let me disguise a little bit here. That umbrella coverage right there was a little too easy for Dak last time to pick that apart. So we're going to disguise a little bit. Who knows what we're going to do? Blitz, zone.
Yeah, you're not blitzing.
Maybe blitz a little bit, maybe play zone a little bit. Who knows what we're going to do, but it's going to be hard to figure out. Let's get it cracking.
Wrote a little song about it. Want to hear it? Here it go.
Motion.
Ooh. Oh, come on. See, and this is what we need to do. We have to get the ball in his hand and give him an opportunity to make these plays. Now, he should have got out of that, but he didn't. But he had an opportunity, and that's all Amari Cooper is asking for. It's simply an opportunity to make plays. We're going to run this thing back. Again, the fly sweep motion catches these guys off guard. Whatever leverage they felt like they had pre-snap, they no longer have that. So, boom, as you see, we snap the ball. Get it in his hands. Schultz does a good job of getting on his assignments, okay? You got CD kicking out his guy. Now Coop has an opportunity to shoot this gap and take these guys out. He has a two-way go, just like you see right there. Now you got to put your foot in the ground, okay, and make this man miss. If he's able to make this man miss, look at the big play ability. Even though he doesn't get the big play on this is a great game for us. This is a great game. This gives you 2nd and 5, puts you in a manageable 2nd down, and you're building the confidence of your most dangerous man.
Yeah, like you said, all he needs is attempts. All he needs is targets. Just give the guy an opportunity to put the ball in his hands. He might only get 5 yards there, but it gets him involved in the game early and often, and his production will soar once that happens. The whole offense soars once he gets the football. So hopefully Kellen Moore can put an emphasis on getting this guy the ball come Saturday.
And really, whenever you run this back also, it kind of shows things out from a Cowboys standpoint because he's in motion and nobody on the defense follows. That shows you that they're in zone, right, Barry?
Yep, exactly. That shows because if we were in man, that nickel would have ran right over there with Amari Cooper, and it would have been a play that, maybe we could have stopped. But Amari Cooper had his way right there, got 5 yards.
So now that we flip to the defensive side of the football, Dan Quinn and company had their struggles trying to slow down Kyler Murray. His dual threat ability is certainly something that the Cowboys had not seen probably since they saw this man, Jalen Hurts, back in week 3 of the NFL season. They're going to see Jalen Hurts, of course, this week. Then they may see Kyler Murray again in the wild card round as well. So Barry Church, I put the question into your hands. How do you slow down and how do you limit a player that is so mobile from the quarterback position?
It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough because Hurts is dynamic. Now, he's not as dynamic as Kyler Murray because that guy he's a different breed. He's a beast all on his own. But what we're going to have to do defensively is we're going to have to set edges, especially against Hurts. Now, if we keep this guy in the pocket and force him to try to beat us with his arm, I think we have the best opportunity to do that and win the football game. But we cannot let this guy escape outside. That's when he becomes his best, when he's able to extend the play with his legs, looks downfield. He has an accurate arm, not the strongest arm in the world, but he is accurate. But we got to keep this guy in the pocket and force him to be a pocket passer if we want to expose this guy.
See, and the disadvantage to that mindset, Mr. DCBC, is that the defensive ends did a great job of containing Kyler Murray last week. They got upfield, but the difference is when you're facing mobile quarterbacks, going upfield creates seams between the defensive end and the defensive tackle. And that's where Kyler Murray exposed us. As soon as Jalen Hurts comes up to the line of scrimmage and sees these defensive ends in these Y9 techniques, he knows that he's going to have a 3 to 4 yard gap between the next defender. So he's going to be looking to step up and out of the pocket and find some opportunities downfield.
We might have somebody waiting for him. I ain't saying too much, but we might have somebody waiting for him.
All right, here we go. Let's see what we got there. Go right here.
What's going on now?
Oh, what you worried about now? Damn. There you go. Gotta go. He gone.
Oh, come on.
Oh!
Great play by Micah Parsons,
Yeah,
but
that's what that man does. But this is
let's go
exactly
back.
what we're talking about.
Yep.
This is exactly the type of challenge that you're going to face when you encounter Jalen Hurts or any other quarterback that has the ability to run and throw. So you see right here, snap the ball. He decides to bring a 5-man blitz. Actually, he drops out. He drops D-Law out, so it's really a 4-man rush. Actually, he brings backside, so we have some backside pressure. As soon as you see that you have internal pressure, by dropping out D-Law on this end, you lose containment.
Easily.
Right? You lost containment, right? So D-Law out here on the right-hand side, he's no longer rushing upfield. So that is your contain man. Your contain is now gone. The only other way you can now reestablish your containment is by bringing Osa over the top.
Yep.
Osa ends up getting caught up with the right tackle. Boom, gets engaged. As soon as he gets engaged and as soon as you see internal pressure,
Over.
now where that containment was, he's gone like Justin Timberlake. Now he's outside the pocket. He has a two-way go. Now he could have easily tucked it and taken off, but Jalen Hurts really doesn't want to run. He's not as elusive as a Kyler Murray. He really wants to throw the ball down the field.
He does.
So again, that's what you see right here. He takes his chances, tries to throw it, and big number 11 makes a heck of a play just like he did a couple weeks ago downfield.
Yeah, 11 made a heck of a play right there, but we have got to keep contained. This is what we do not want to see come Saturday against Jalen Hurts. When he gets out of that pocket, see Osa right there, he got locked up. He didn't extend that lineman up off of him. He kept him on him, and Jalen Hurts was able to break contain right there. And once you give this guy a two-way go, whether it's taking off or whether it's throwing the ball down the field outside the pocket, that's when he becomes elite. That's when he becomes the best form of himself. And we see it right here. There's nobody in front of him. He had all the gas in the world to take off. He decided to throw it downfield. Luckily, Parsons made a great play right there, but we don't want to have that guy have too many options that can contain that way.
So now the dangers and the possibilities with the Eagles and the Cowboys have been put out on the table, breaking it down again here on Madden NFL 22. So guys, we're going to play a new game. This is a new thing to Hit Sticks. We're going to present a question. It's basically a wager, but not a wager. If you guess the question right, based on what's going to happen here in Week 18, we're going to give away a copy of Madden NFL 22. So free copies on the way to all of those out there listening and watching Hit Sticks. So the question this week is, who will be the first Dallas Cowboys to score a receiving touchdown against the Philadelphia Eagles this week? Will it be Amari Cooper, Isaiah, you say?
I say no.
Oh, it's not Amari Cooper.
No, I'm going to go with the Schultzenegger.
Young Schultz?
Young Schultz, okay. Who you got?
I'm going to go with young Ced Wilson.
Cedric
Wilson out of the slot.
I like it. I like it. Fans, if you want to contribute, you want to be a part of it and have a chance to win a copy of Madden NFL 22, tag your answer, tag Isaiah, tag Barry, tag me, and then put hashtag HitSticks in the question. Who will have the biggest or the first receiving touchdown from the Dallas Cowboys against the Philadelphia Eagles this week? But for Barry Church, Isaiah Stanback, I'm Kyle Yomas. That does it for us. We'll see you next time on HitSticks.